texting Beth and you and the email.
This is peak. This is peak, Rick. It made me
Please
laugh.
tell. I want to hear the
It made me
story.
laugh
To
so
set
hard.
the scene,
Okay.
we're having a company retreat in October, November at a resort. Then the resort has two very distinct types of rooms. One
Yes.
that is
Right.
very nice and updated, and other sets of rooms that aren't bad, but they're not nearly as nice.
Right.
And the upcharge is relatively minimal compared to the delta in what you get from the room.
Yes.
Okay.
So this year, for whatever reason, there was a limited number of those rooms. So Brenna, I'll set the stage.
Okay. All right.
So Brenna, trying to be very impartial, sends out an email saying we only have, this is the situation. The first whatever number of people reply back to me.
I remember that email. Yes.
Get it?
Uh-huh.
So me, because I'm constantly on my phone and always have my email with
Yes.
me, get the email.
Because you are yourself in every type of
exactly.
way.
I'm an A-type person.
Yes.
I respond instantaneously to email.
We love it.
And then I also, because I didn't hear back confirming they got the email, texted Brenna and texted Beth, who also was part of the
Yes.
group that insures it. So now I'll let you take away the funny.
So I send out the first email, which is
Yeah.
let me know if you want an upgraded room.
Right.
And then so we had finalized the contract, and the guy emails me and he's like, "Hey, so sorry, actually we only have 19 rooms to upgrade, or 7, whatever the number is." And Beth and I are like, well, "Okay." She's like, "Well, just email everybody again and just let them know, and it's going to be first come first serve, if they can upgrade or not, we want to upgrade." So at my first email of "do you want to upgrade," Rick was the first person to respond. So this is before he even knew whether
Number
or not.
one.
I mean, it was like I sent the email out and I got a notification. I didn't even open my phone
Yeah.
to like unlock it to read it. And I was like, this is from Rick, I bet. Okay, it was. Can you upgrade? Yes, I can. Okay, so then I send out the other email. And he replies immediately again. Just want to make sure you got me for an upgrade.
I think I sent you an email too,
Yeah.
actually. I was a little nervous when you sent out the second email.
So I didn't even get to like start typing the email back and be like, "Yeah, man, like you were the first person to reply," before he texted me and said, "You got me down for an upgraded suite, right?"
Oh, man.
And I was like, "Yeah, man, you were the first to reply. Don't worry." And he's like,
What did you really
thanks.
want to say to him at that point via text?
Well, no, actually, what I was
No,
saying.
that was
Calm down, homie. Calm down.
Dude, I've got
Make
you.
sure. Just want to make sure. I didn't hear back, so I wanted to make sure.
You're back immediately. Yeah.
No. Yeah, I mean, it's
It was
important.
just, it was just funny.
It's important
It was just
information.
very- it was just very
I wanted
you.
a paper trail
Well, and the other
because I know
thing-
how this is gonna go if there's not one.
Well, and listen, the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not biased at all, but if you guys were like 20 and 21 to respond, I'd bump someone.
See, I didn't
Bump
even. But
someone.
see, I don't want the extra. I just want. I
Yeah.
want
Well,
it on
don't
the
worry, you were first.
I just want it on the record in case there's any,
You were number one
Yes.
Any questions?
on my upgrade spreadsheet. Rick Cassidy.
Well,
won.
no. The reason this comes up is if we're gonna try to golf again, those rooms were great because you can easily bring family along
Yeah,
to help with the kids and stuff. So
Definitely.
that's our plan.
definitely.
Hopefully.
Now, are all of those in the North Tower, or they're also in the South?
It was a mix, I think.
The
right?
mixed?
mix,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
The only bad part about that place is the check-in and check-out process,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and it's been that way since I've always gone
That's
there.
what everybody says. I will say, it was actually booking it this year was easier than last time we did it.
But they're still
it was
independently owned,
quicker.
right? They never got bought out by anybody.
I don't think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a little quicker, which was like promising.
Maybe we could ask them, like, hey, can we have like a more... Oh, I'm sure you did.
But I will say, I mean, last year was so crazy because we had it on golf tournament weekend, and
Oh, you mean...
they said that they wouldn't do it again, and here we are, having it on a golf
Yes.
tournament weekend again.
Yeah.
It's fine, but
Just sucks for us because we got to like hustle from...
Right.
the good thing this year is that we have another person starting that can kind of be there, like for me and Beth at least.
Right.
They can get there before we get there to set up and make sure things are
Maybe
good.
I'll send the family down early. Can they check in for us?
Yeah.
Sure. RJ
Yeah.
will check in for me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to talk to him. Don't give him a room key.
Just get
Just get one for me.
Gonna be on the water slide before you know it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, he'll be the
Slide now.
perfect age for, I think, probably doing more of that this time.
Definitely. My kids didn't get to enjoy that, so hopefully they do this year.
Yeah.
Because that pool area is pretty nice.
They do a good job.
They left early.
Yeah.
My brother was in town, which
I guess he might be coming back.
we'll see.
His-
Golf
I
tournament.
think I feel like
We'll see what
I feel like
happens.
the golf tournament's his excuse to come in town.
I know.
It's awesome.
Hey, it's a big enough room. It's an upgrade.
There you
so
go. You guys both got the upgrade.
We did, yeah.
You did it.
I mean, 3 bedrooms. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It is crazy, yeah.
I remember the first time staying there.
The resort owns
Well, because like we only brought Morgan's sister last time.
Yeah.
And we're like, we should have brought our parents. Like we didn't know.
Right.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful hotel. It's nice. We looked at some other options this year. And I guess Board was like, yeah, no, we're just going to stick with it.
Well, they
this
priced out
one.
everything.
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
Yeah.
Everything else, the only thing in comparable price ranges to this were
Was-
not places you wanted to go.
Exactly.
This was like
Yeah.
the easy winner.
Well, and it just, the other thing too is it's just really centralized. Like we had looked at that 2 years ago. It's just it's beautiful, but it's just the layout. It's so spread out that we were like this with the kids. I
With
mean,
the Omni Amelia.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Well, for where they wanted to like
Host a meeting.
host meetings, host dinners. Like,
Oh, got it.
yeah.
Got it.
Whereas
No.
like this one, it's a lot like you can drop the kids off at the kids' room.
I mean, I went on
things like that.
I went on
so.
like a 30-person golf trip there 2 years ago. It was the year after we did the retreat there. And then like they did it. Same thing. Nicely done. Like the food was all in like a good
Yeah.
spot. It's all walkable. So no, I think it's
It's
very
a
good
great
pla-
location.
Yeah.
It really is, and
do a good
it's far
product.
enough away too that it like feels like you're
Yeah, doing something.
doing something.
Yeah, like your way.
Which is
Yeah,
nice.
for sure. Takes about an hour to get down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I'm surprised someone hasn't gobbled them up like a big player, you know?
I think they probably have to have tried.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would think.
Because that's prime. I mean, they're on the ocean. It's a nice resort. They have nice amenities. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for families.
Nothing else really in that area either. I
Mm-mm.
mean, there's really nothing.
No, not that I know of.
Yeah, so
It's gonna be a long weekend.
we're
but
plugging
it's
Hammock
gonna be
Beach
fun.
here. Plugging.
Be all right.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be
King
fun.
and Bear for the golf tournament. So.
Yeah, that's new.
Upgrade.
Nice.
Upgrade.
I've never played that. I know you played there.
It's more challenging.
Yeah.
And I think more interesting. Neither course is bad, but it's more interesting.
Big question is, can I pull off the long drive?
Well, that's between you and the gym,
what
man.
what driver I have and don't
Yeah, if you
have.
show up with the paradigm, then
that thing
you
that thing
become-
looks
become locked and
looks
loaded.
nice.
maybe you could get the company to expense it for you. Just say,
Yeah.
hey, we have to bring the long drive back in house. I need to
Yeah,
get this
if I
driver.
if I argue that I'm using it for a work event,
Right.
we can expense it.
That seems completely reasonable.
I think that's how you end up in jail.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Debtor's prison.
I tell you, people get away with deducting cars all day long with their businesses.
Yeah, tax laws are not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair. It's like any small business you have, you can be like, yeah, I use my car for business.
Yeah.
And it's like you get to write off the whole thing. It's like most people don't have that luxury.
yeah.
No, it's and a lot of things the rules are rigged.
Yeah. Although if we have this coffee shop popping up soon,
Well, hold
There
on.
we go.
Before we talk about that, we need to make sure that Duncan does not want us. Duncan, do you hear us?
yes,
We're so desperate for sponsorship.
we are close to going to the dark side, and the dark side is the human being. Never heard of them. I know. It's an Oregon-based coffee shop. I'm not going to say more right now,
What is
Brent.
it
I'm not going to
called?
say
Danny,
more.
you have to pay this to do this promo.
What
I'm
is
not going to say more.
what is it called?
The human being.
The human being.
B-E-A-N. Not bean.
I have so many things
Mm-hmm.
that I'm not gonna say about that. How did you tell me more?
Well, I might be a partial owner in it in the near future here. So all I'm
Might
going
be.
to
I
say,
thought- I
Brenna,
thought
is
you
stay
I
tuned.
thought you already locked it down.
I kind of am a partial owner already. We just haven't broke ground yet. But yeah,
Who?
it's going to be a family business.
Okay.
Family business.
Like
And
your family.
And I'm not going to say too much, but the first one may be in the Jacksonville area. So everyone stay tuned.
Okay.
That's all I got to say. It's good coffee. Oregon coffee. Have you had it? Oregon-based coffee?
No. Can't
I
say.
heard it's good.
When
I
I've
heard
been
it's
You
in-
good.
haven't even tasted
When
the
I
product.
heard it's good.
When I went to Portland, I had it. It was good.
There you go.
Yeah.
They have good coffee.
I didn't have human being, but
Yeah.
Is that what the place is going to be called?
They're a
That's the
company.
name.
That's the name of
That's
the
the
company.
company.
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
Starbucks.
Yeah,
the
but the
human
human
being.
being.
Okay.
Like coffee bean or human being.
I think
Yeah,
Brenna.
no, I
I don't think
got it.
Brenna.
I got
I don't
it.
think Brenna's keen on doing the marketing.
I just don't know how
But if
how you
if
do that.
if we are more supportive than Duncan is as a company, we might have to change. That's all I'm saying.
Well, where are you going to build this at? Because if it's not right down the road,
It's going to be
minutes from here-
close. Well, it's no, because you go to what by the town center, right? Or not town
No,
center.
I go right over here on Phillips
Phillips.
for podcast days.
I would say 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Is that doable?
Okay, are they going to do delivery?
That's a good question. I don't have the answer to yet. Let me talk to my business partners.
Who is your business partners?
Family entrepreneurs
Okay.
on the Patel side.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll see.
Okay.
We have a good 6 to 8 months before we got to decide about a switch or not. So we have some time. It's going to be good though.
All right. Hey. The human being.
The human being.
All right.
And Rick will drink really, most coffees. He doesn't discriminate.
No,
you know?
I'm just a coffee lover.
Yeah.
I'll take.
And
all-
this is actually going to be pretty close to his home, to be honest with you.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah, yeah. It
Then
might
we're
it
gonna
might
do-
be
and
off
you're
of
a vet.
Hodges, so it's going to be real close to me.
Oh, so you're
And
just putting it in
fairly
your.
close.
You're putting it in your future
Maybe
backyard.
we might. Yeah,
Oh, interesting. That's not convenient for me to go regularly.
Well, that's what
not to go regularly.
I'd have to go only when I come visit you at your
The golf.
exclusive golfing resort home.
Yes, Rick. Yes, Rick. But it is on the way to work. Like if you came out here to South Point, you could,
but
you
I'd
could
have to-
just pop off the highway.
Yeah, but I have to get off the highway
I know.
and then get back on.
Well, but if we had
Isn't there a
if we
Dunkin'
had
really
your
close to
order
your house,
ready
Rick?
for you to where you didn't have to wait.
What about like DoorDash or someone that takes it to work?
Yeah. We
That's
could
what I'm
do- we could
saying.
do
Is there
that.
going to be delivery?
I'm expecting yes. The answer is yes, but I can't confirm that yet.
Okay.
So, stay tuned. All our listeners
And with
and
that,
subscribers, stay tuned.
thank you for listening to another overtime here at the Rick, Danny, and Human Being podcast.
Is it a play on to human being?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
Sorry, that took me
Yeah.
Now I'm worried about you, Brenna.
like
It's pretty witty.
7
actually, the
minutes.
way that
Okay.
came
I
out.
actually
Okay.
thought it was cute.
Yeah.
Well, now that I've put
Yep.
2 and 2 together, it is cute.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I don't know if cute's what you want in a coffee shop.
Stop
I don't know.
recording.
Well, I'll tell you, they say their largest customer base demographic is 20, 30-year-old women coming through there.
I am not demographic.
Brenna's 19. She doesn't fall into
Yeah.
that demographic yet.
I'm not going to be 27
I'm
next
sorry
month.
for
That's
aging
for sure.
you. I'm sorry.
You
Didn't mean to.
ageist.
God.
Yes.
God, have you no shame?
Jeez.